Speaking of being able, let's talk about women leaving the workforce. We just gonna go keep it moving. Because listen, if you're a woman, surprise, here comes another unpaid job. Enter the labor Olympics, y'all. I
Labor
know.
Olympics.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's the childcare costs are the number one reason that women quit the workforce, according to new data. Now, a lot of people losing their jobs, right? You lost your job. What your baby doing not at the house with you? Like even part time. It's just you just don't want your kids at the house. No, you're gonna have to because guess what? You need that money. So according to this article from CNBC, basically I'm gonna wrap this up for y'all. They interviewed a couple women. Some of them were in the education field, some were not. And basically, after they end up giving birth to their kids, they realize that the cost for schooling, preschool, daycare, all those things, they might as well stay home. Like, if I'm right here, this one right here, this lady right here quit her job as an activity coordinator for a private preschool because after giving birth to her second kid, she realized the job was barely covering her gas for work, her commute. She had $400 a month preschool tuition for her oldest kid, and total it looks like, and that was a discounted rate. It says, and $1,000 a month daycare cost for her younger kid. That's $1,400 a month, y'all. How much y'all think activity coordinators make? Let's look that up. You know she ain't put. You see, she ain't put her how much she makes. Because I guarantee you, if you look at, let me see, what state was she in again? I forgot. I don't know if it told me.
Because it don't cost that much to put together a kickball team. Like,
That's not right.
I'm just saying. Come on, kids. Ring around the rosy.
So they make about 40 grand a year. Okay, so that's before taxes. Like, let's just do the math just on this first one, right? Because right here they said 42% of women who quit cited caregiving concerns as top reason, reporting secondly as low pay. So let's see. Let's say is rollbacks and flexibility. We talked about the work from home, right? We also got the layoffs. We already talked about that. More specifically in the layoffs, they were saying that 57% of women reportedly left voluntarily and 43% let go. And then they provide some ways that employers can help. They can provide schedule flexibility that allows women to be able to work from home, have a little bit more of flexibility on when they're actually in office or online. Some places offer on-site daycare, paid days off. Some places don't. And then also, this is interesting, conduct regular audits to ensure for pay and career growth.
Also, if you want to move to New Mexico, I think
New Mexico.
Governmental subsidies for free childcare.
Crazy. But I was say, don't they give you vouchers? Sound great.
Okay, cool.
You talking about New Mexico?
Yeah.
So they do give, it's not even vouchers. It's like they have a state level initiative to try to give people help, to give them childcare. So it's not even just like vouchers. They're saying if you come here and work, we want to give you care so you can go to work for your kids to have a place to have care.
Because don't nobody want to move to New Mexico. That's why.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
It's okay.
I
say it for you.
Like this lady right here, she was being laid off from her influencer engagement manager job at a nonprofit. While she was on
influencer engagement
at a that's what you was talking about for the hype beast jobs.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm an influencer engagement for a nonprofit.
Engagement manager for a nonprofit. It said the nonprofit cut 20% of their staff. She's 33 and said that they gave her severance, which was 3 months of severance pay. And she basically reports.
And what you gonna do with that now?
I have an idea of what I think she would be. Is basically consultant
Consultant. It sounds to me like
She
a
would be like
marketing
a
position.
consultant for influencers. Like she would be like the point of contact for like the influence for whatever this platform is, which I'm gonna assume is probably like and I don't know what.
That's an email that
Social
goes out to somebody. Hey, influencer, do you want to get a tax write-off to support a good cause? Please shout us out and say, hey, it sounds like a GoFundMe.
Not you
That's all it does.
downgrading sis's job.
Look, and this is not service to that degree.
Yeah. Everybody else doing emails. She doing DMs.
That's pretty much.
She on X all day. I'm just saying, man. Whenever I see influencer in the title, I know it's a glorified title that somebody's getting overpaid to do. I sell a lot of insurance to folks that do that, and they'll tell you themselves. I'm like, what do you do? She like, well, half the time nothing, but we be in the think tank and we be trying to come up with marketing ideas and stuff like that, and I'm like, so your words are not even the final word. Y'all just cook up a few ideas and some buzzwords and kick it out to the team, and then they figure it out. I'm like, yeah, and them people are always the ones that get laid off first.
Drop some drip in the
that
comments.
first and then DEI. Those are the two that.
Well, I was gonna get into that when Plain Dame had talked about different jobs being cut because DEI was very much at the forefront of jobs to get cut, and it kind of makes sense because you ain't right, Joe.
He for real, because that's all that it is.
That's 100.
Hi, Joe.
Hey, listen, I'm telling you, look, it's two types of influencers that work at these places, right? You got the realists that say, hey, I'm like, what do you do? Well, I'm the one that pretty much post about different things that's going on. I'm like, oh, so you run the page? Yeah, I run the page. I run about 3 pages for them. Okay, cool. Then you get the ones that try to make it sound all super sophisticated. I'm like, okay, so you DM people with a lot of followers and you try to get them to work with you guys. What's more complicated than that? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, all right.
This plan gonna be $600. Like, I don't want to hear that shit.
So drop some drip in the comments. Do y'all know people who, like, do y'all know either is it your wife, your mom, your sister, your aunt, your mom, like anybody that you know that has been impacted and they then have to pull out, their children from childcare, and that's actually pushing them out the workforce? Or do you think it's something else? Or do you think it's the jobs that they're choosing, which is what the guys are insinuating? For me, I actually do think that women are being pushed more out of the workforce, but also there's things in the world that's a little bit different. I'll give y'all an example. Schools back in the day, for example, you could kind of stick around. They kind of, I don't want to say provide more support, but they had more stuff for kids to do back in the day. So kids were sticking around the school a little bit longer. Teachers were around a little bit longer to do stuff with kids. You don't have
they were coordinators. You had the 4-H club. You had boys and girls clubs.
Boys and girls.
Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts.
Open gym.
All these things that Cats was coordinating. Like
I had an Xbox activity when I worked in the school that they were paying me handsomely to do. All we did was play Xbox all day. I had them take turns playing basketball. No, you can't do a creative player. Pick your team, play him, get off the damn stick. And that was a job. Believe it or not, that was a job.
Pour it slow, let it flow through the night. Gem and Dame got the glow, got the light. What's the word? What's the scene? What's the truth?